We're going to talk about Luigi Mangione. He's been in the news lately because some things have been going on with his trial, ladies and gentlemen. And the New York Post, ran by Republicans, I think now, caught up with three women who kind of side with Luigi. And I'm going to try to articulate a point in this so that people can understand maybe what was going on, how this could relate to you, and really, really get to what these women was trying to say, even though they said it in a very, very clunky way. Here we go.
Brian Thompson, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I want to say. Brian Thompson, his mom, that lady who said something on Inside Edition. I said what I said. I don't give a fuck.
His children are better off without him. They need to learn to not be like their dad and enjoy the blood money, kids.
They was harsh, ladies and gentlemen. They was extremely harsh. And what I have to say about this is nobody should be condoning any form of violence. But here's what colonizers, Republican, white, rich men have wanted society to condone. They want you to condone violence as long as it's not made violent. So if I stroke a pen and I can get you off health care because of money and you die, and not just you die, but several people die. Just price of doing business. That's not violent. It just is what it is. That's what they want you to swallow. But if Luigi Mangione comes and shoots somebody, kills them, takes away their dad and all that other stuff they want you to think, then that's bad. Folks, both of them are wrong. They're both just as wrong. If at the end of the day, we cannot sit here and say we are the richest country in the nation and we don't provide full health care for every citizen and full early childcare education at the expense of corporations making money. We would rather write people off health care when they get cancer, whatever, when we know that we have the ability to afford it, and we want to act like that's not murdering people. And I am not saying that Mangione was justified in doing what he's doing. What I am saying is if somebody accosts your family, somebody comes in your house, literally breaks your daughter's ankle, she dies from that, you're going to want vengeance. You're going to want justice. And justice beyond criminal justice is what Mangione did. And everybody can relate to being upset about somebody hurting their family. And if the criminal justice system doesn't take care of it, you're going to want to do something. And again, I'm not saying that's right. But what I am saying is wrong is it shouldn't be that just because you are a pencil pusher, you sign documents that still kill families, that should be okay. It's not. We're not a poor nation. Or at least you let Trump and them tell it, we're the best nation. No, we're not. How are we the best nation when we act like we can't afford health care for everybody in the nation, but we can afford a $2 billion fucking ballroom? You see how this goes? You see the lies put into society by Mighty Whitey? That's another one. And at the end of the day, they should not be celebrating that these kids don't have a father. No matter how crooked and criminal he was, they shouldn't be celebrating that. But at the same time, these kids need to understand that their dad was the provocateur of other people losing their family members, their dads, their moms, their brothers, their sisters, their aunts, because they wanted to make money over providing a service that is desperately needed to keep people alive. Lobbying that the government can help with the funding of these corporations to keep healthcare going, but instead, no, we're lobbying to remove it so that we can make more profit. You understand how that goes, folks? Post your comments, let me know what you think. It's just, we've got to break up some of these societal embedded norms that have been put in place to keep us from critically thinking and having understanding of how stuff really works. Makes me sick.